Hey scholars, it's Mrs. Jasnica, and we're back with another Draw With Me challenge. This Draw With Me challenge is going to be for kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade. We're going to be drawing a Minecraft creeper together. What you'll need for this project is a paper, a pencil, and something to color with, like markers, crayons, or colored pencils. All right, let's go back to the art room. Hey kindergarten through 6th grade, we are going to begin our Minecraft creeper now. So first of all, we're going to begin by making sure that our paper is vertical. That means it's going up and down like this, not like this. Now that we have our paper in the correct position, we are going to begin by finding the middle of the paper. So let's see, right around here or so. This is going to separate the head from the body of our creeper. So if you've never played Minecraft, a creeper is one of the, I guess you could say, bad guys. It's kind of an annoying creature in Minecraft. And it's green with a bunch of little squares all over it. So we're going to begin by drawing the head, which is going to be a square shape. Now, if you think that you can't draw a straight square, you could always use another sheet of paper, like a scrap sheet of paper like this one here, and use it to make lines like this. I'm just gonna freehand my squares. So if you are having trouble with straight lines, you can always use something else to help you out, like a ruler, for example, or the side of a card or an envelope or something. So to begin, I'm going to draw a line at the top where the top of the head is going to be for my square. I don't want to put it right at the edge of the paper, so I'm going to skip down just a little bit, and I'm going to make a straight line going from here to here. Okay, so I don't want it to be all the way at the end. I want my square to be in the top area above the middle. So let's go ahead and begin. It's not a perfect line, but I can fix it later. And now I'm gonna make my square. So a square has 4 equal lines. They're as close to equal as possible. This one's too long, so I'll just put it down here. There we go. Well, Miss Jasnica did not make a very straight line, did she? But that's okay, because I'm going to outline it later with permanent marker anyway. So if my lines aren't perfect, I can always try to make them a little nicer later. There we go. So of course you can take your time fixing any mistakes from your square. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it, because any mistakes that I make, I will fix when I outline in permanent marker. All right, let's continue. So now we have the shape of the head, which is a square, and its eyes are actually squares too. So I am going to make 2 squares inside of this square. Let's see, I'm going to turn my paper for this, and I'm going to make 2 squares. One is going to be the left eye, and one is going to be the right eye. There's one. And here is 2. You don't want to make them too close together. You can see I left almost a whole square in between of space. And these are going to be its 2 eyes. Normally, Miss Jasnica likes drawing circle eyes, but a creeper's eyes are square. So we gotta make it look like a creeper, right? Now, the creeper has a very strange mouth. This mouth looks like it's upset. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to draw a line from this square to this square, like we're connecting it. That's actually where its nose and mouth is going to be. So again, from here to here, no matter how much space you have, you are going to draw a line, connecting it like this. Now that we have this line, we are going to make lines going down. Now we don't want them to go all the way down to the very end, but very, very close to that. So from here, we're gonna continue this square line, or the line here from this square, and we're just gonna keep going down. We're gonna go down till we get almost to the end of the square, but don't touch the square. See how I left some space? Now we're gonna do that again right here. So again, we have these two squares. We connected the square right here, and now we're making this line go all the way down. So from here, we're gonna make this line go all the way down, almost to the bottom of the square, like that. Miss Jasnica, this looks like a rectangle. Yes, it does actually. So it looks like two squares and a rectangle. It just doesn't touch the end here. Now, let's make the rest of its mouth. We're actually going to draw a line going across here. So not at the top, we're gonna go right in the middle of this rectangle, and we're gonna put a line, oh, not straight. We're gonna put a line going across. And again, if you draw very hard, you're gonna see your eraser marks. So keep that in mind. All right, so I literally just made a straight line in the middle of this rectangle. This is gonna be another shape in a moment. I know it's a little bit confusing, but we'll get there. Now we're gonna make this L shape and this L shape into a rectangle. Miss Jasnica, this is a lot of shapes. Yes, it is. It's a lot of shapes. So we're gonna go down like this, and then we're gonna connect it. So you see there's a rectangle here, and now we're gonna do the same thing here. I'm literally just gonna put a letter L right here. That's it. So I made an L shape right here. I feel like this one's a lot thinner than this one. Let me fix that. Normally I don't mind if I make too much of a mistake, but just want them to look equal. Now one last line and we'll be done, okay? So we put this line in the middle. I'm going to move a line down here, just put another extra line like that. Now I messed it up. It doesn't look great, but it's good enough. And now this whole area is going to be black, and so are the eyes. So just so you can see, this is all gonna be black, this is all gonna be black, and so is this. Okay? The eyes are gonna be black also. This area here that kind of looks like a weird rectangle with two rectangles touching it is where its nose and mouth are. That's what a creeper looks like. So again, if you did not, or you missed one of the steps, let me turn my paper real quick and show you again. Here are the two eyes of our creeper. You're going to put a line in between. You're gonna put two long lines going down. You're going to put a line in between this rectangle or upside down U shape. You're gonna make these into rectangles. And now you're gonna put an extra line under this one. Bloop. Okay, and again, and then you're gonna color this all in black, and this part, and this part. And this will be the mouth and the nose. Ta-da! So that's what it's going to look like. Now, going back to the drawing that I just did, we have to finish the rest of it, right? So this is just his head. Remember, this is around the middle of the paper. The head is above the middle. The rest of the paper is going to be space for the body and the feet. This is a pretty simple creeper shape, so all we gotta do here is we're gonna make its body coming down from its head. I am gonna scoot in just a little, so I don't want the line to go straight down from the edge. I want it to come from here. So I'm just gonna make a straight line going down. And now I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna make a line coming down. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Now I'm gonna make the feet. The feet are also square shapes, or rectangles you could say. I'm just gonna put a line going from here to here, but it's gonna be a little bit longer. So you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna start past the line and then go past the line, see? I think this is a little bit crooked. Let me fix this. So my line goes past the ones coming down. See that? So it comes out to here and it comes out to here. And now we're going to go down on each side and make a rectangle shape. So here from this corner, I'm gonna come down like that. And then over here at this corner, I'm gonna come down and then I'm gonna close it off to make a rectangle. Like that. And now we gotta make sure that we know that this is 2 feet. So I'm gonna put a line in between. I'm actually gonna put 2 lines so I can make it a thick space. So I'm gonna make a line right here and a line right here. And then I'll color that in black so it looks like a space between my 2 feet. So these are, it's 2 little legs that it walks on. It's got 2 more behind it, but you can't see it. Now, if you are in kindergarten, you are done. All you gotta do is color it in green to look like a real creeper from the video game Minecraft. But if you want to stick with us and see a couple of extra details that you can do for your picture, let's continue. So in Minecraft, like I said, these are green, but they're actually made with a bunch of different colored green squares, right? So what we can do to make it look more like the Minecraft... Oh, there's my cat. Hi, Mish. Normally it's my other cat that gets in the way. I need you to move, honey. Alright, anyway. We're going to be adding squares so that we can color them different colors inside of this creeper. So, there's 2 ways you can do it. I'll show you one way on the head and then I'll do a different way on the body. You can just add little squares like this all over your picture. And then you can color those squares different colors when you color in your creeper. So see, I'm just adding square shapes all over. And there's my cat again. So maybe I can make the background, let's say, medium green, and then I can make these dark and light green, and it'll look more realistic. Like that. I'm just adding a bunch of these to show you how it can look. So that's one way to add different color green to your creeper. Another way you can do it is, now this is a pretty complicated way. We are going to just add straight lines going down. That's not really straight, but we're gonna make lines going down and make what's called like a crisscross pattern or cross hatching. So you'll see what I mean in a moment. So right now we're just trying to make sort of straight lines. Again, they don't have to be perfect. There we go. And now we're gonna turn the paper and then make them into squares. That way, when you color, you can make the squares different colors. There we go. And now you can still make everything one color green, but just pick a few of these to make a different color green. So like I might pick this square, and those will be dark green or something. All right, and again, I'm just gonna add some more squares here so that I can make them different colors. Like that. And you know what? I'm gonna add more up here. There we go. And now let's add another detail. We're going to put the horizon line. I'm actually gonna put it, let's see, maybe right around here. So I'm gonna put a line that stops where he is and then goes through. So right here, just gonna make a line, and then the line is gonna go through and come out over here. Remember, we don't go through the creeper, we skip through it and then come out the other side. All right, let's draw one more thing. If you are still with me, we're gonna draw another line up here. This line is going to be like, well, it's gonna be part of the video game from Minecraft. We're actually gonna make it look like a piece of the ground. And what we're gonna do is we're just going to make pieces like this. Squares, of course, because that's how it looks in Minecraft. And this is going to be like a block hill or something. There we go. Alright, it's not perfect, but you can see that I put kind of like square shapes up here. This part's gonna be green and this part's gonna be brown. So it's gonna look like this is the grassy floor and then this is like a hill or something behind him. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on outlining and coloring in. Alright, scholars, here is my finished creeper from Minecraft. I ended up adding some squares to this hill looking thing in the background, since everything in this game is squares. Alright, hopefully you guys like this, and I will see you again next class.